Okay, so as you guys might already know that I have to be great, like I need to improve my skill in sales. So the problem that I was facing was that like in YouTube and through various courses and in general internet there are many things, or there are many courses, or there are many I would say knowledge in that sense available to improve in sales, right? For example, Brian Choi is an YouTuber, not an YouTuber. I apologize. I mean, he's a sales person, and he is like considered to be one of the best salesperson in that B2C and B2B niche. Not only him, like there's Yash Gajar as well. There's Jeremy Miner, so people like them, Andreas as well. So these people like all have their respective sales strategy that they follow, right? And now instead of so what the problem that I was facing was that I used to consume each and every part of those free resources, if that makes sense, and that just uh, I would say that didn't allow me to focus on one thing which would help me get better. So I want to create a strategy for myself. I need to create a way for myself in which I can integrate each and every part, the best part of these strategies, and include it into my own sense and have my own personal strategy, if that makes sense. Now to create that, what I was doing was I was it was in classic shiny object syndrome. So I used to go onto YouTube and see like my feed is full of sales and that kind of thing. So I get each day I open YouTube and I get 7 to 5 more new names in this niche who are making content about that. So right, so that's the reason why I was quite distracted, and I want now what I wanted to focus on is that. I want to select a step-by-step procedure that I would need to follow in order to make or to be good at sales, right? So, uh, this was the problem that I was facing. I was, consuming each and every part of those videos and strategies. I was going through all of that, and I wasn't able to concentrate and make one strategy for myself. So yeah, that's the thing. And I would name this strategy as one strategy. So, classic name of one and then strategy. Maybe for now, I would, say this is sales one strategy, but maybe in future I'll name it something else. But yeah, this is something that I would need to do. Now to do this, I've got a few things or a step-by-step checklist that I would need to go through in terms of knowledge, or in terms of courses or videos, that kind of stuff. So the first thing that I would do would be impact formulas. Impact teams free course. I would go through that. I would make a kind of script for myself, if that makes sense. I would do that, like customize it to my niche, and then I'll also, the second thing that I would do would be to go through Easygrow's 2.0. So in that, there's a specific module named Sales Genesis 2.0. I'll complete that. I'll I'll see what they have to offer. I'll consume a knowledge or based out of that, and make a I'd say collaborative effort of impact formula and this easy grow 2.0. I'll make it, and I'll take the best part of each and every of those things and try to create a strategy for myself. That's the main goal right now. And once I do these two things, I'll have a script, or I'll have a framework that I can go through and which would help me close deals, right? Once that is done, I'll move to VIP section of impact. So once I've made some money out of it and uh, closed a few more clients for with this new script that I will be making, then I can move to VIP section of impact formula, in which I'll be basically studying the dark secrets, if that makes sense. Like it's very cringe to call it as dark secrets. It's purely psychology of sales. So I'll go through that. I'll do revisions in my script, the framework that I've made right now. At that point, which I would be following that script, I'll be making changes to it. Framework, I'll be making changes to it. And yeah, that's all it from mine in terms of strategy or the plan that I would need to take. So yeah, just to recap, I'll take impact formulas or impact teams strategy, and I'll take Easygrow's 2.0 sales genesis strategy, and I'll combine the best part of it, make my own personal kind of thing to follow on sales call. And once I try to get better at it, and I'll try to close a deal out of it. And once I've done that, then I'll move to VIP section of I would say impact team, and in which there I would learn much more about the pure sales psychology in that sense. So that would help me get better, and that's the thing I'll follow. And I'll keep you guys posted about what I would do and what I will be doing next after that. So my today is 21st, and I think by the time of 24th I would have completed all the I would have completed 2.0 sales genesis and impact teams course, and I'll make a script out of that by 24th, and I'll also do some calls with it. I'll also do some mock calls as well from it. So yeah, that's my right now the main motive. Okay, that's all. Great. Thank you.